4th. That was yesterday, so that has something to do with the Constitution. And just a short comment about we should all be thankful that we have a government that's for the people, to be able to make changes for the benefit of all. And this is just a 2-cent opinion of mine, in which I believe there's a lot of people that agree with that. Our government is, from what I can tell, is pretty much out of control on a lot of issues. We just need to stay focused, because with the lack of chaos will only exist with a lack of focus. So my brother told me that when I was about 10 years old, before he punched me in the mouth.
Still the best country to be in.
It is. It really is. And we got to be thankful for what we've got, and try to improve it the best we can.
Amen. Seeing no one else today, I'll move on to regular business. Item number 1.
Approval of the agenda for the public forum.
Mr. Chairman, I move we approve the agenda for the public forum as presented.
I'll second that.
All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Passes 3-0. Item number 2.
Approval of County Commission minutes for June 28, 2016.
Mr. Chairman, I move that we accept the County Commission minutes for June 28th, 2016 as presented.
I'll second that.
All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Passes 3-0. Item number 3.
Independence Day firework report with Hannah Stambaugh, Emergency Management Director.
Good morning, Hannah.
Good morning. This will be a pretty short report. I think a lot of what our successes this week have had to do is with the rain and precipitation that we received before the 4th of July holiday. But fireworks went on sale on June 27th, and then today is the last day of discharge out in the county. You have until midnight tonight to finish shooting everything off in the county. But we did not have any fireworks fires to report during that time frame. I can't speak on the law enforcement side of things as to any complaints or any calls that the law enforcement officers in the county responded to, but overall it was very successful.
And the ER wasn't busy, as I said earlier this morning.
Yep.
So that's a good thing too. So.
Yep.
How many stands did we have?
We had 4 out in the county, and those permits are issued through the Planning and Zoning Department, but our rural fire chiefs are the ones that go out and do the inspections on them before they can be issued their license. So we had 4 out in the county, and then none of our other incorporated cities had stands except for the city of Saline.
Do they have to have any special zoning or anything to have a stand? Or?
Yep, there's some regulations that have to go through it, and I'm not the resident expert on because usually those go through the Planning and Zoning Department, but there's flood control information as well as restrooms and so far away from the building.
Maybe next year we could get a report on that before, so people could know that if they could have a stand or not, because we only charge $1,000 for ours, and the city charges $4,000.
Or 5,000.
5,000. Well, 4,000 more, right?
4,000 more, correct.
So you have to do a lot more profit. So we might be able to promote maybe some stands in the county for maybe next year. Might make a note that we have a little study on that for the people.
I will remember that. All
There's
right.
some basic things also that they look at, and as far as fire prevention, fire extinguishers, water barrels, exits, entries. If there's something happens, they need to make sure people can get out of there easily. A lot of things that they look at, the preliminary inspections, that it's safety things, and of course they're not supposed to shoot within a certain number of feet of the place. And I was at one last night. Somebody was shooting pretty close, I thought, but but at any rate, there's a lot of safety things to consider when you have a tent full of gunpowder and things. So that's what the fire chiefs do, is they come out and inspect. And here in the city, I'm sure it's somebody from fire department come and inspect those to make sure that people will be safe, the workers and the customers will be safe in there.
Do they still have the same liability that they do in the city?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
A lot of the regulations that they follow are all set forth by the State Fire Marshal's Office.
So they have the same liability. What it
Absolutely.
insurance or
Absolutely.
whatever it is, yeah.
Absolutely.
We have any public comments on this? All right, we'll move on to, is there any other business that needs to come before the commission today? Any announcements? Motion to adjourn?
Man, that's going to be hard to do. Only 7 minutes.
I know.
I move we adjourn.
Second.
All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
We are adjourned.